Hey everyone, a hearty welcome to another university webinar by Edumpus. And today we are presenting to you a great opportunity to get to know you from close range, another prestigious university of UK, the University of Greenwich. So established in 1890, the University of Greenwich is based in London and Medway and has three beautiful campuses, the Greenwich campus, Avery Hill campus, and the Medway campus, all of them combining the modern facilities with historic locations. So today, this 132-year-old university is offering more than 250 programs across various levels of study and is well known for its high teaching quality, research excellence, diversity of students, and its high student satisfaction. Seems like a dream come true, right? So that's why today we have here with us Sejal Gandhi, the delegate of the University of Greenwich, to tell you more about this awesome university and its criteria and all the opportunities that awaits you in the beautiful campus. Yeah, so hi Sejal, it's absolutely great to have you here with us. I'm pretty sure everyone is eagerly waiting to hear from you about the university. So shall we begin, Sejal?
Hi everyone, this is Sejal here. So I am representing the University of Greenwich, and of course, I guess, do we have all applicants for the January intake mostly?
Yeah, it's a mixed crowd, yeah.
It's a mixed crowd? Okay. So I guess if somebody can just help me to share my screen, then I can maybe start with a brief presentation.
Yes, it's grand. Please share your screen. And to all the participants, you can put all the doubts and queries in the chat box so that Sejal can answer you after the session. So Sejal, over to you.
Great. Just give me a moment. I'm just sharing my screen. Yeah. So hi everyone. Today I am representing the University of Greenwich, and it is, as it was correctly said, that it is a very old university. It is, of course, it started off initially as a polytechnic engineering university, and now we, of course, our forte now is business, engineering, food courses, pharma courses. We are offering a whole host of different kind of courses for international students from over 140 countries currently. Apologies that I'm not able to start my video because I'm having massive internet issues. And unfortunately, if I kind of put on my video, I think you may lose my audio. So apologies for that inconvenience. So yes, basically, the University of Greenwich, I've just switched on the video here. Yeah, I think now it'll be audible.
Bounce back. We are not Generation COVID. We will learn. We are not Generation COVID. We will jump those barriers. We will look for the positives. We will work together as a community. We will adapt. We will innovate. We will make a difference. We will help others. We will be trailblazers. We will succeed. We will create our own future, and it will be bright. If you want to label us Generation Greenwich. This is our time. Be part of Generation Greenwich.
So that was just a quick brief introduction, to the university. Now coming to, why Greenwich. So you can see here that there are so many advantages that you have as being part of Greenwich. We have over 300 programs. It is, of course, London. Most of our courses are taught at the London campus. We have over 35,000 international students. And we are currently #1 for graduate prospects, which means that all our students get placed really, really well also. Of course, there are a lot of advantages that you get while coming to the UK. Currently, UK is having a 2-year post-study work visa. It has only a 1-year master's as opposed to a 2-year master's for a lot of countries. And yes, the students get to experience a different culture, meet more international students, get that exposure, which they probably will not get in India. So definitely that's one of the advantages. Now, Greenwich has 3 campuses. We have the main campus, which is at Greenwich. We have the Avery Hill campus, which is also in London, but a little on the outskirts of London. And our third campus is a little bit away from London. It's in outer London, basically an hour away from London. And that is basically called the Medway campus, that's located at Kent. So as I was saying that why Greenwich? Again, as you can see here that we have currently invested over 80 million in developing our facilities. We have the Dreadnought building, which is a newer building. We have the Stock Street Library. We have different courses. We have business, engineering, computing, science, architecture courses. We have a huge diversity now currently in terms of the student profiles and the courses that we are offering. Again, in terms of employability, in terms of international student community, we are fantastic. We offer a lot of part-time jobs within the campus also. So again, that is another advantage. Now coming to our main Greenwich campus, as you can see that it's a beautiful campus, which was earlier a palace. It has now been converted into, a university campus, and it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's right by the River Thames, and you can actually catch a river taxi and go all the way to central line, and the location proximity to Canary Wharf also, which is again the business and financial hub of London. Coming to our next campus, which is our Avery Hill campus. So we don't concentrate too much, to be very honest, on the Avery Hill campus, because most of the courses taught there are not for international students. But what it is important is that it has the largest accommodation facilities at Greenwich. It also has all our sports facilities. So again, students who are more inclined towards sports can go to our Greenwich Avery Hill campus. We are, of course, affiliated to the Charlton Athletic Football Club also. Coming to our final campus, which is the Medway campus. Now, the Medway campus is located in Kent, which is about an hour away from London. Most of our engineering, science-related courses are taught at this campus. The reason is because it houses the Drill Hall Library, which is one of the longest libraries in Europe currently. The fact that it comprises of a student union for 3 other universities, that's Greenwich, Canterbury, and Kent, which means that your exposure increases more. You get to meet students from other universities as well. Coming to accommodation facilities, now Greenwich has fantastic accommodation facilities within walking distance of all the main buildings of the campus. You just have to pay your initial deposit and apply for accommodation. Usually there is guaranteed accommodation for first year students, especially for the bachelors. We do have installment plans available. You have to initially pay just a £400 deposit to secure a room with us. Again, in terms of student support, we are currently in the top 5 in the student satisfaction ratio for London. All the support that we provide is health, well-being, career support. We have an employability team. We have a team, academic team, which consists of personal tutors, which are assigned to every student. We have student ambassadors that are assigned to all of you guys to help you get adjusted to the university and to help you at every step of the way. Apart from that, we do have UGIC, which is a pathway program here at the campus. You have to, of course, apply via Oxford International. But yes, we do offer International Year 1, International Year 0. And yes, we have pre-sessional courses in a tie-up with Oxford International as well currently. Coming to our entry requirements, let me quickly go through the entry requirements for India. For undergrad courses, you require a 70% and above in your standard 12. Of course, if it's an undergrad business course, we go as low as 60 as well. Coming to the English language requirements, you need a 70% and above in your English standard 12th English for a waiver. Of course, this waiver does not apply to Punjab, Haryana, Uttarakhand, Tamil Nadu boards and Gujarat boards, where IELTS is mandatory, and IELTS of overall 6 with no less than 5.5 is then what is required. Coming to the gap, we usually accept a 2-year gap between your standard 12th and the year of application to UG. Of course, all of this is subject to our overall student profile as well. In certain cases, we don't consider more than a 1-year gap. But of course, you can go ahead and apply, and that is subject to assessment. Again, for architecture courses, you do require a portfolio additionally, apart from meeting the standard entry requirements also. Coming to the postgrad courses, you require a 55 and above in your bachelor's to put in an application with us. Now, we do have certain science-related courses, which are 2-year courses, wherein you require 60% and above in your bachelor's. Again, when it comes to English requirement, we do offer a waiver at 75 and above in your standard 12th English for postgrad courses. However, if you, again, Gujarat, Punjab, Haryana, Uttarakhand, Tamil Nadu are not going to get a waiver where IELTS is mandatory, IELTS of overall 6.5 with no less than 5.5 is what is mandatory for your postgrad students if you are not eligible for the English waiver. Now, coming to the gap, we take up to 5 years academic gap. Of course, it has to be justified. It has to be reasonably explained as to what you were doing in that gap year. You have to have some gap explanation also. But if you have more than a 5-year gap, you're not eligible to apply, irrespective of the fact that you may have had a constant work experience. Now, we have an executive MBA where we do accept a 5-year gap, and a 2-year work experience is mandatory. However, we have 3 regular MBAs, which are essentially freshers MBAs. That's MBA Finance, MBA International Business, and MBA Marketing, where we do not take more than a 3-year academic gap, as they are essentially freshers MBAs. So this is a basic entry requirement. Of course, we do not accept a medium of instruction or any Duolingos. We accept a PTE, we accept an IELTS, we have a Greenwich internal English language test in association with Oxford International also, which we accept. So that's exactly what I was talking here about English language. These are all the other things that we do accept in terms of English language. Now, let me quickly give you a whole brief as to how this is made, how the offer is made. So you can apply directly via website. You can apply via your agent. You can also apply via UCAS. What happens is we assess your documents, you meet the entry requirements, we make an offer to you. There are 2 kinds of offers, of course, conditional and unconditional offers. A conditional offer means that you may have to meet certain English language conditions, academic conditions, or something of that sort. But okay, Shaima has asked me, let me know the requirement of English language. I just told you the English language requirements, IELTS of 6 and 6.5. And there is no payment really. I mean, English languages, if you give an English language test, you obviously pay for your IELTS or OITC. That is the payment that it has. There's no additional payment that you make to the university. So you have 2 kinds of offers: conditional, wherein you may have to meet certain conditions, and then there is an unconditional offer where you've met all the conditions. So either ways, you can pay a deposit of £3,000 to secure your seat with us. Once you pay the deposit of £3,000 to secure your seat with us, eventually you receive a cash shield link wherein you upload your documents for cash. Of course, you can only receive the cash shield link when the offer is unconditional and you have paid the deposit. So you may have paid the deposit on a conditional offer, but we have to wait for your you to meet the offers, the conditions on your offer letter before we proceed with the cash. So once you do receive the cash shield link, you have to upload your financial documents, other documents for CAS. And after that happens, we schedule a credibility interview also, wherein we kind of just check your English, we check the basic, why Greenwich, why UK, those kind of things. You clear the interview, you receive your CAS, you apply for a visa. Prior to enrollment, you have to pay a total of 60% of the tuition fee before you reach the UK. 40% can be paid within the next 3 months. So that is the entire payment plan we have. Greenwich English language test, yes, it will cost you £60. It is not a Greenwich English language test. It's basically in combination with Oxford International. So you just have to mail us. We'll send you the link. And yes, it will cost you £80. Coming to scholarships and fees, of course, for the UG courses, currently our fees is £15,100 per year. For PG, it ranges between 15,100 to 18,500. Essentially, the 2-year courses will cost you 18,500, wherein you have to pay your entire tuition fee only in the first year. Second year, there is no tuition fee really. It's an internship year. For scholarships, now most of the PG courses are no longer eligible for scholarships. Some that are eligible, you may receive up to £1,500. For UG, you may receive up to £3,000. Now, they don't come with the offer letter. They come directly. When you receive an offer letter, you have to go to our website and apply for the International Scholarships Award separately. Now, of course, Greenwich, it's not all about studying. We have a lot of options. We have a student union. We have a lot of co-curricular activities here. We have games. We have social events, as you can see here. Greenwich has a lot more to offer, and it's a fantastic place for you to be in. Definitely, if you have any issues, get in touch with us on india@greenwich.ac.uk. No, applications have not yet started for Jan 23 yet, right? Applications for Jan 23 are expected to start within the next 15 days or so. IELTS for MSW, yes. See, MSW is a very different kind of a program. It's a very niche program. So yes, students having an IELTS for MSW will be preferred. And IELTS requirement for MSW will be an overall 6.5.
Okay, thank you, Sejal. Is there anyone else who's having doubts? You can please put it on the chat box. Yeah, Sejal, there is another question. Is interview mandatory?
Yes, the interview is mandatory for every student after you pay the deposit and you're on the cash shield. And it is going to be a video interview via Zoom or Skype. So yes, we are being a little strict with interviews. We are checking the English proficiency. We are doing all of that for students. Within a week. So most of our offers for standard courses come within a week. However, there are certain courses that do go to faculty or architecture, law, psychology, certain media related courses where the offer letter takes slightly longer, for maybe even a month.
Okay. So anyone else? Is there any more doubts? Sejal is all yours for you.
How
Yeah,
many rounds of
rounds
interviews?
interviews?
See, it really depends, you know. If we are not satisfied with some of your answers, we feel that you can prepare, we will schedule the student for a second chance. So not more than 2, but there are certain times when we really are not convinced with the student at all, especially with English proficiency, where we will not consider the student even for the second round. So it's on a case-to-case basis, but maximum 2 rounds anyway.
Okay, I guess that is very clear now. So anyone, we have time for 2 more questions. So anyone has any more doubts? Yeah, so how much payment should be done by the student before CAS?
How much payment should be done? So basically, CAS comes out at £3,000, right? Before enrollment, you have to, so before flying, technically, after you receive your visa and you're flying, you have to pay a total of 60% of the tuition fee. That is mandatory.
All right. So I guess this is the end of the session. So it was really beautiful talking to you, Sejal.
Okay.
It was very informative to know about the Greenwich University. Yeah, seriously. So I'm pretty sure everyone here, like, that's why maybe we have like less doubts, because you were so clear on everything from the very beginning. So yeah, thank you so much, Sejal, for
Thank
being
you.
here. It was really great to know everything about this University of Greenwich. Okay, and participants, thank you so much for being here with us and interacting so you were all so great. So once again, thank you, Sejal. Hope to see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you everyone, and all the best, guys. Apply to Greenwich. Jan opens quickly. Put on your applications, and all the best. Thank you everyone. Bye.
Bye, Sejal. Thank you. So everyone, you can apply to
Bye.
Greenwich University, as she said. It will be open for January intake. Okay, everyone, take care. Have a great time.